Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Desync. Vanilla edition. Yes, we're in vanilla. We last left off. I think we're just kind of finishing up making our lava bits. And we were going to... Don't you dare burn in the 2 seconds you exist. And I think after this we were going to get out of here. There's not much else for me to really design besides maybe doing something with the center line. But there isn't really much for me to do. Oh, shit. Okay, well, it's a good thing I put glass in the ceiling. So, next you just kind of need to design the entrance a little bit. And just kind of meander on out of here. I think for the center line, I might shave out this last little line piece, and we'll just kind of have this, like, a soft arch. That way, it doesn't look entirely strange. So we're going to need to keep this up at least a little longer. No big deal. And that way it can kind of match up. Oh yeah, this one. We're going to do that one too, I guess, before we go. So, yeah, with that. Now, for the last few days, I've been having delusions of grandeur, as I do. I am totally made of money. I'm really not, but my brief delusions of grandeur was, I'm gonna make a castle. A real-life castle. I mean, can't be that hard. You know? Get some land. Get a few acres. Build a castle. Turns out, my dreams are crushed even before accounting for labor costs. The thought process was, you know, get a castle. Make a castle. It'll be cool. You can make a maybe tourist thing, or, you know, or even something sillier, and make a vineyard. Only to be smacked with the hard reality of how much bricks cost. A few bricks are cheap, unironically. According to my notes. Thank you AI for doing all the hard work, because I really didn't want to do that. We got about 35 to 90 cents per brick. Doesn't sound like much, really. No, it's about $1 a brick. I mean, how much could my delusional wall cost? Well, it's at least 3 feet wide, at least, but preferably 6, so you don't accidentally trip and kill yourself on a bad day and get blown off. And then, tack on a couple acres, and then suddenly you have ballooned out to needing 2 million some odd bricks. So, briefly had delusions of grandeur. And came to the realization that I am in fact poor. I'm sure if I toned it down to just making it just normal, probably like a Norman keep, it probably wouldn't be so big of a deal. But nah, I thought my delusions went, yeah, man, I'm gonna have a keep, and I'm gonna have a wall. It's gonna be a true castle-like wall. It's gonna be cool. No. Now, I'm sure there's like a gimmick you could use to really shave down on the amount of bricks. Like, obviously, maybe making the thing hollow or filling it with dirt or really 500 other cost-saving measures. Because obviously, like, when you're building something that massive, you're going to have a lot of waste dirt or, waste space. Is that an option? Perhaps. Am I going to figure it out? No, because I still need to figure out where in God's green earth am I going to get, like, several $1,000,000. So, my dreams are crushed. But on the plus side, if I could ever acquire such money, it would be really cool. Wouldn't it, guys? It would be very cool. Alright, so I still need to keep this as scaffolding, so we're going to snap this off. That should be enough. Oh, wait. I still need to go. I might as well just do that shaving piece now. Well, there went that pick. That's just the wall. $2 million just for the wall. It would be a cool wall. But just $2 million for the wall that I just... And I haven't even gotten to the main living quarters yet. Which would probably be in the style of a Norman keep or something. So, there's also that to contend with. So, if we can really get right down to it, not feasible. At least for me. Maybe if I win the lottery, then I'll go to, like, the Bureau or some shit and get a real designer and hash out, like, an actual castle design or something. Because, like, this mental castle, like, it's like a Norman keep, but it also somehow has a grand dining hall or something like that. Like, I've been to castles before. They're really cool. It really is just boils down to how you design it. So there is my delusions. Not sure how to enact my delusions, but it's fun to think about. Part of the issue is, like, I am a lazy bastard, and doing work is like anathema to my mental state. I swear, like doing real work. I am not a laborer, never have been. So even if I were to do it without labor, I'd still have to place 2 million bricks by myself. And that is a lot of bricks. Like, I'm not sure what to say other than I can already feel my hands whinge in pain. Like, I work in a warehouse, so it's like it's not a labor isn't something I'm unfamiliar with. It's construction work, which is in a whole different ball game. And construction. I just realized I didn't even get those guys. We're gonna go back in a second. But thought I got these already. And then it's like, oh yeah, I'll have a vineyard, brother. When have you ever in your entire life ever wanted to drink wine? But it's cool. yeah, it may be cool until you actually have to figure out what the hell you're gonna do with all the grapes. Make wine, but you don't like wine. You don't. I couldn't tell you what a good wine is. I couldn't tell you what makes a good wine. I don't like wine. I like alcohol. I like the closest alcoholic beverage that I enjoy is like a Smirnoff with blue raspberry. And maybe I'll have that like once in 500 years. So I don't like drinking. I don't like how it makes me feel. I don't like how and I'm not a social drinker either, so it's like So maybe if I win the lottery, let me go hit up the lotto numbers. Really see what my value is. Like, if God wanted me to have a castle, then by all means, he will give me the wealth I need to make a castle. Or at least he'd get away from me to make a castle. Imagine a castle for the cat boy. It'd be so cool. And that's why it's a delusion, because I am not at all cool. I am just a guy. Perhaps. And I put designs in the bricks. It wouldn't just be like, oh, a brick wall. Really long brick wall that the locals would be like, who is this guy? Why has he ruined our natural landscape? No, I'd make something pretty. At least try and design something pretty. I'm not a monster. Something would at least be attempted. Like maybe I'd shove the Wings of Freedom in there. I mean, that would be really cool. And that's not even including with the making a foundation for it, which would add, a lot more money to it. It hurts. It hurts to look at these calculations. It really does. 3 million plus bricks, assuming 90 cents a brick. It's like $2 million. Oh, brother. Find like a wealthy, generous benefactor, and then hook up with a tourism board to see, like, you have $2 million to want to make a castle? Assuming the design board would even let you make the damn thing. Because we all know every bureaucratic level has every bureaucratic building is less about let safety and more whether you don't get a harpy. So, uphill battle. You have to convince the psychotic harpies that what you're doing is totally eco-friendly or something, or how it affects diversity and inclusion. Blech. Brother, I'm making a castle. Well, there's nothing diverse about it except how how equal you all are in being poor. That's what that would be. Or a tourism bar would have to be like, yeah, we don't want to deal with that. Like most people, because you need cheap land. You don't want to do this. Try and buy up the land you need in some suburban metro. Now you actually need to go find a spot. Well, I suppose I wanted to be on the ground. You'd actually have to find a spot to do that. Alright, all this is done. Let's go build up the walkway over there real quick, and then we can torch all the wood down. In theory. In theory, this should all burn. Here's about good. This shouldn't jump. This shouldn't jump the gap. And this shouldn't actually be able to be burned down here. You're too far away. Netherrack might, but I don't think anything else can burn easily. We're about to find out. Another thing with this castle idea would be like do I have any more iron even? I do have a flint and steel. Would be like have like several rooms, not just like one. So we have like 5 to like 8 separate rooms. Basically, I would like 5 bedrooms in there. You know, make it really worth it. Alright, you're taking too long. Now light up like a damn Christmas tree. There we go. Burn. Don't die. So, those are my delusions. Maybe a generous benefactor would want to finance a lowly cat boy's psychotic dream. Not sure how well this worked. I don't think it worked out so well. Food. Alright, yummy food. Alright, now we actually need to design this, maybe? It didn't do what I was hoping it to do. I still have to tear this apart. Now I've just made it harder on myself because now I can't even reach what I need to break. Alright, well, I guess we'll just tear it down the hard way. That's the other one. Not this one. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot. Oh no. Well, that's all gotta come down anyway. Alright, well, since I realized I cocked up, time to go grab some dirt. If I can find any. Anyone else see the problem? I do. You are not my scaffolding. You are not scaffolding either. Well, I am going to go see if we have dirt all the way back at the railway station. And bring it back if we do. But in any case, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and we will see you all on the next episode of Minecraft Desynced Vanilla Edition. Bye-bye!